Not one, not two, not three, but 4 licenses on this lifetime virus removal and online backup from our friends at FixMeStick. It's the best deal out there. In fact, you know, you can get one FixMeStick on TV, off the TV, as they say, off infomercial or out there, $59.95 for 1 year. You have to buy it over and over and over. Each one of these is for a lifetime of the computer. So you can take care of your computer, you can take care of your best friend's computer, your mom's computer, your kid's computer, your dad's computer. 4 PCs will be protected from the nastiest stuff out there. And don't be confused. This is not like the regular antivirus software that you may have with your computer. This goes above and beyond. This gets the stuff that lives in your computer and pulls it out. It doesn't just compartmentalize it. It doesn't keep it in the computer. It removes it so you get quicker startup times. Everything will be running more smoothly. It'll be faster all the way around. It's $495,569. It's $40 off, $45 off because shipping is free, and it's $19.99 to get it home on FlexPay. Joe, my good buddy Joe Harrison is here. Hi, it's good to see you.
It's great to be here with another cool product that's really going to change the way we use our computer.
Yeah.
Because we go to our computer every single day, but we get frustrated, you know, after you get a brand new computer, then like 6 months later, your computer is slowing down. And you're wondering what is going on with my system? Well, your system is just, it's getting bombarded with malware, with viruses, with pop-up ads, with all this nasty stuff that's designed to slow your computer down. Now, I know what you're saying. Well, I have antivirus. Yes, your antivirus is great, but your antivirus only scans the active files, which are about 10 to 15% of the files. This scans 100% of the files, so you no longer have that sick computer. You no longer have to have that issue where everything is slowing down. FixMeStick is the go-to device that's out there in the marketplace, and there's nothing else like it that scans 100% of the files to make sure all the viruses are gone, all the viruses are clean. And if you're thinking, well, antivirus is good enough for me, do you know that every single day, there are 390,000 new viruses that come out just every single day. Over the course of a week, it's 2 million new viruses. It's virtually impossible for your antivirus program to keep up with it. That's why you come in and you run FixMeStick, because the only way to truly remove a virus is to run FixMeStick, have an external device, and this is that external device for you. All you do is you take the cap off, you plug it into your computer, and by the way, let me show you the entire user manual. It's right there. Step 1, insert into your computer. Step 2, double-click run FixMeStick. That's it. That's how easy it can be for you. And as soon as you plug this into your computer, it gives you the automatic feedback, letting you know it's working. But everything is 100% automatic for you. So as soon as you plug it in, you see this solid line. Now you know it's working. What happens is it's taking every file from your computer, runs it through the stick. If it's clean, it lets it back into the computer. If it's dirty, it keeps it on the stick. Now when you look at the screen, this is all automatic for you. Step 1, and make sure you're online. Step 2, 3, and 4, it's downloading the latest virus and antivirus definitions, and it actually downloads 3 additional pieces of software to the actual FixMeStick, so every file gets triple filtered. Now this whole bar, that's my hard drive. Now right now I've been running it for about 21 minutes. That's about the most that my antivirus will run, because typically it only scans a small portion, the small portion right there. But FixMeStick won't stop until the entire hard drive, or in this case, all 208,000 files have been scanned, have been deep cleaned, and it brings your computer back to life. Now here's how simple it is, how it works for you. Because with viruses, they're hiding in the nooks and crannies of your computer. As soon as you plug in FixMeStick, it scans all those viruses. Because remember, your antivirus scans the active files. What about all those hidden viruses that are just lying dormant, waiting for you to open up a program, waiting for you to open up a file, waiting for you to visit a website? All those viruses are designed to hide and then hurt your computer at the perfect time for them. Not with FixMeStick, because it will find all those hidden viruses and keep your computer clean forever.
And realistically, that's what we want. We want our computers, especially our older computers, you know, the ones that maybe you've had it for 3 or 4 years, maybe more than that, and you're just used to waiting. You're like, no, sorry, I don't feel like plunking down another $1,500 on a computer or whatever you spent for it. If you do feel like spending some money, I do have a great computer coming up right after this, probably the best deal we've ever had on a computer like that. But if you do have one that's a couple years old, and it doesn't even have to be that old, it could be a couple of months old, and all of a sudden it's already slowing down. To Joe's point, it needs more than just the regular antivirus software. That patrols the active files. It does stuff on a day-to-day basis, but once in a while your computer needs a deep clean. That's what this does. This doesn't, as Joe said, doesn't take 20 minutes. This takes a few hours. Joe told me, I think he has one day a week where he does his FixMeStick.
My daughter does it Friday night.
Friday night. So he plugs it in because he knows, you know, you go to bed, it'll be all ready to go by the morning. And I'm telling you, if you don't notice a difference, you can send it back. We have nothing to gain by selling you something that's not going to work, right? It doesn't work, you just send it back. That's what's wonderful about HSN. If it doesn't work for you, send it back. It will work for you. It'll take care of it. And if it doesn't, well then listen, that's, you know, that's just the way it is. You're going to get your money back, but I'm telling you, you're going to love it. And what's good about what we do too, Joe, is that we offer the multi licenses, because we understand most homes have at least 2 computers, right? Even if you got kids, you know, you've got 3, you got 4. What's so nice about these is that once you utilize them, they will work for the life of that particular electronic. You don't have to renew anything. There's not a fee like, you know, a lot of the antivirus software you have to renew every year. You don't have to do that. This is forever. So that computer will run as long as you own it. It'll constantly be getting that deep clean on a timely basis.
And the thing about it too is that when you break it down your cost, you're paying $20 for a computer.
Yeah.
How much would you pay to say, anytime my computer's running slow, I've got something to help me out? $20, and that's it per computer for the life of the device. And even if you're buying a brand new computer, the thing is, your brand new computer is already clean. There aren't any bad files on it. If you want to maintain that speed of that new computer, run FixMeStick once a week, and now you're going to be protected for as long as you own it. Now, here's the other thing. If you've never heard of virus removal and don't know how bad it is, what happens when you run your antivirus program? And then all of a sudden it finds a list of viruses. Well, then it says, let's put those viruses in a quarantine. Essentially, that means we're going to put those viruses in a bubble. Where do you think that bubble lives? It lives on your computer. So those viruses are still active on there. This isn't virus trapping. This is virus removal. It's actually going to take viruses off your system. And the other thing about this is, if you don't want to try this yourself, you can take your computer to one of the largest electronic retailer stores here in the United States. They charge $80 to do this to one computer to one time, and that's it. This is something you do at home whenever it's convenient for you. And it is going to take 2 to 3 hours because it does scan every single file. But I can say with certainty this is going to speed up your computer, because since we launched this last year, we've sold over 150,000 of the FixMeStick. Every single version has been a customer pick. The last version we had only had 3 licenses for this price. Now we've increased it to 4 licenses, and this one already has over 500 reviews, making it a customer pick. People are using this at home and realizing this does speed up my computer. But the best thing about shopping here at HSN is when FixMeStick first launched in 2012, it came out for one computer for 1 year for $59. It's been that same amount ever since. People are spending $60 a year on this, where you get the lifetime of use. And not only are you exclusively getting lifetime of use, you're also getting dedicated customer service. Only for HSN customers. It's a dedicated phone number, dedicated lifetime support, dedicated email support for you as well, and it's also frequently asked questions. And you have to ask yourself, is my computer running slow? And every time you get online, are you getting bombarded with pop-up ads that are coming all over the place? Are you running your antivirus, but it still doesn't seem to be speeding your computer up? It's time to run FixMeStick. And I love to say that your antivirus, you definitely need it. But antivirus is like brushing your teeth. You do that a couple times a day, but this is like going to the dentist. This is that deep clean that happens a couple times a year that's gonna speed up your computer. Now, how often do you need to use it? We come from a family of 4, my wife and I and the 2 kids. We do it every Friday night. And I still find 5, 6, 7 viruses. Even though I'm running my antivirus, those viruses are sneaking past because they're getting smarter. But now when I run FixMeStick, it finds all those viruses, and my computers have never been any faster. Definitely recommend you run it once a week, but you can run it once a week for as long as you want it, for a lifetime.
Hey, you want to get a discount on it? If you don't have an HSN credit card, we are offering a $20 first-time, one-time discount for new credit card holders with us. It's $20 off. It drops that FixMeStick price down to $59.95 with free shipping. It's such a good deal. Listen, you know, this is one of those things that's going to make your life much less stressful. There's nothing worse than getting on your computer and waiting. And you can have the best computer on earth. It doesn't mean it's going to be protected from that stuff that gets inside there. All the websites you visit, I mean, on a daily basis, especially this time of year where you're shopping a lot, you got Christmas holidays coming up, you know, and you're online doing all kinds of stuff. That's how it gets in there. But listen, you know, your regular antivirus, you know, it does what they say, quarantine. When you quarantine something, you keep it in one space, but it stays within the space. You're not removing it. You're actually just holding it in a little cage, and that's all happening inside of your computer. I mean, that's going to slow it down. It's not going to get the stuff that lives inside there. This removes it. That's why it's a fix. That's why it's called FixMeStick.
Exactly.
And not HideMeStick. You know, you're just going to hide it so you don't see it. It actually fixes the problem, and that's what makes it so wonderful. And you see I see the little Cape Crusaders going in there, getting rid of the bad guys. It's a simplistic version, but that's kind of how it works.
It's exactly how it works, because so many viruses, like 5 years ago, there was a big switch in viruses. Viruses used to be 100% active, so it was really easy for your antivirus to find all those nasty viruses that are out there. But then 5 years ago, they switched. Viruses started becoming inactive as they entered your system, and then they started becoming active when you clicked on certain websites, when you open up certain programs. There's a really nasty virus called the Michelangelo virus. It's only active on Michelangelo's birthday, which happens to be March 6th, but if you didn't run your antivirus at that moment, then all of a sudden your computer antivirus doesn't see it. But FixMeStick does. It scans every file, the active and the inactive, 100% of your files, to make sure it is 100% clean. If you're thinking, can you really do this? Absolutely. I don't even run it in my household. My 9-year-old daughter, she's the one that runs around the house, and she says it's FixMeStick time, because this is all you do. You take the cap off, you plug it into a USB port, and I'll even show you on the back side. That's the entire user manual. Guide is that simple. Step 1, insert it to your computer. Step 2, double click, run FixMeStick. You're done. You come back 2 to 3 hours later and you've got it. And as soon as you plug it in, you see that solid light, now you know it's working. And what happens is, it takes every file, runs it through the stick. If it's dirty, it keeps it on the stick. If it's clean, it lets it pass. And then when you look at the screen here, this will pop up so you can watch it.
Your progress report, right?
Exactly. It gives you that dashboard to let you know what's going on. Step 1, we make sure you're online, because step 2, 3, and 4, we're downloading the latest virus and antivirus definitions. And it doesn't just use FixMeStick software. They've teamed up with 3 of the top antivirus solutions, so every file is getting triple filtered. Not 1 time, but 3 times it's getting scrubbed. Now, step 5 is where we start scanning. Now, how long does it take you to run your antivirus? Because it only scans the active files. For me, it's about 15, 20 minutes. Well, I've already scanned 30 minutes, and I haven't even scanned half the hard drive. FixMeStick isn't going to stop for another hour and 7 minutes, or until all 208,000 files have been scanned, have been cleaned, and are bringing your computer back to life. And Guy, I could say this works for certainty, because this was actually designed by 2 software engineers who worked in the antivirus field for over a decade. They knew there had to be a better solution, because all of us are using antivirus.
Sure.
But then when it finds your viruses,
still have issues.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Those viruses are sneaking past. But when you find all your viruses, it says, like Guy mentioned, let's put them in a quarantine. And that quarantine, that bubble, is now living on your computer. And have you ever deleted a file on accident? What do? You go back up to your recycle bin and you bring it back, because it never really goes away.
Exactly.
Same thing with your viruses. And the other great thing about having something like this is that you can run it as many times as you want. Whenever you feel that computer's running slow, whenever, not even running slow, but do you ever go from one website, like maybe you're on HSN.com, you're shopping for an amazing pair of boots, then you go to another website and you see those same boots, you're like, well, I just looked for those. It's those are viruses, those are Trojans, those are adware that's tracking where you're going. This is going to eliminate all that bad stuff to bring your computer back to life. And Guy, it doesn't matter what computer you have. It could be an HP, it could be a Dell, it could be a Gateway, it could be an Acer. Any computer, basically, in the last 10 years, it's going to work for you. Whether it's Windows 10, Windows 8, Windows 7, and I know we have another great computer coming up. Don't you love how fast a brand new computer is? Because it's nice and clean. Get FixMeStick to maintain that speed. Run it once a week, and as you're getting online, your computer is now going to last longer, because it's getting a deep clean every single week. It's a phenomenal product, and there's nothing else like it on the market.
You know what? It's funny. It's the difference between sort of vacuuming your carpets or actually washing your carpets. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You really, and you need that. You need that deep clean. I mean, you know, your regular antivirus software is like a vacuum. It cleans up all the local stuff and puts it in a little pile in a corner. Doesn't throw it away. It just puts it in a corner. But once in a while, you need to actually extract that slime and that grime and that dirt and pull it out. And that's what FixMeStick does. And that's why we've had so many people buy it. And if you look at the stars right up there, look at almost every one of them is a perfect 5-star review, because you know it works. And that's really what it wouldn't be around if it wasn't working. It wouldn't be as popular as it is here. And I think really, Joe, what a lot of people love about it is they can get a really good and really impressive result, and they get it very simply and very quickly. It's like you said, 2 little instructions on the back, right? You're done. And I think that's what it is. You don't have to bring it to a shop.
Right.
You don't have to give it to one of the guys with the funny ties, you know, the goofy guys. Nothing wrong. They're good, but they're going to charge you $150 and they're going to do it one time.
Yeah, that's it.
And they're going to clean your computer.
And your computer's gone for a week. And if they can clean out your
Can't do
computer, what else do they have access to? All your files, all your documents, everything that's on there.
Right.
And you need to run your antivirus. It's very important. But your antivirus only scans a small portion, just the active files. They only scan about 10 to 15%. That other balance, that's where the viruses are not hiding. They're lying dormant in your hard drive, waiting to attack when you click on a certain website, when you go to open up a certain program, open a file. There are even really nasty viruses that are designed only to become active when you start typing in a username and password. And that's when it really becomes scary, because now that gives you access to your bank account, your credit card information, your email, all that information.
Yep.
FixMeStick finds every single one of them and gets rid of those viruses.
Buy with an new HSN credit card, get another $20 off. It's worth it. 4 licenses. And remember, unlike the deal you may see out there for a year, this is for a lifetime. You never have to buy it for your computer again. When you coming back, Joe?
1 a.m. tonight.
Fantastic. Good to see you, pal.
Good to see you, too.
All right. I know Aaron is standing by. He's got an amazing computer. In my opinion, one of the best computers we have. But first, here's some information from our good friend Joy Mangano. Be right back.